Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome to the prelims power play discussion where we'll discuss top 5 questions from the current affairs from 22nd June 2023. Guys, the idea is not just to discuss 5 questions but to help you understand what are the important things from the current affairs. Guys, I'm also taking, some days I'm taking live sessions of the PPP at 11:30 in the night, and some days I'm recording it whenever I have time. So guys, let us start. So guys, the first question which I have framed is on the topic Supreme Court denies relief to ED in Tamil Nadu minister's case, leaves it to High Court. Guys, in this context, I have framed the question on Article 32. You can see here which of the following provisions was held as heart and soul of the Constitution. Heart and soul of the Constitution by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar in the Constituent Assembly. In the Constituent Assembly, the answer to this question is right to constitutional remedies, which is Article 32 of the Constitution, was held as heart and soul of the Constitution. Guys, you all know that Supreme Court is the guardian. Supreme Court is the guardian of fundamental rights. Okay, Supreme Court is the guardian of the Constitution also. Okay, so under the Constitution, we have been given fundamental rights. We have been given fundamental rights in Part 3 of the Constitution, and the same Part 3 gives us, okay, fundamental right to protect the fundamental right, which is right to constitutional remedies, which is Article 32. So Article 32 is very important because it protects other fundamental rights. Okay, therefore, it was held as the soul of the Constitution by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Very, very important. Okay. So under Article 32, if there is an infringement of your fundamental right, you can approach Supreme Court. You can approach Supreme Court. Guys, the next question, let us see. Okay, so the answer is option B. Okay, which is Article 32. It is the heart and soul of the Constitution. The next question: to release a person who has been unlawfully detained or imprisoned, Supreme Court issues which of the following writ? Okay, guys, the answer to this question is option A, habeas corpus. You see, in this case also, you can see here what has happened is that, okay, there has been a writ petition. There has been a writ petition, okay, of habeas corpus in the High Court. You can see here the ED has criticized the High Court for entertaining the habeas corpus petition filed by Mr. Balaji's wife. Okay, so there is a habeas corpus petition, writ petition, which is have filed, okay, by the wife of the minister. Okay, so guys, you need to prepare all the writs. You need to prepare all the writs under Article 32. You need to prepare all the writs under Article 32. Guys, here I would like to tell you that UPSC has already asked questions on Article 32 writs, okay, in previous year. Okay, I think in 2022 UPSC has asked a question on mandamus. So this is a very important topic. Okay, here you must also prepare what is the difference between writs of Supreme Court and High Court. Okay, writs jurisdiction. Okay, you need to prepare that. So Supreme Court can give basically, okay, writs for enforcement of fundamental rights, whereas High Courts can also give for legal rights. Okay, so you need to prepare. This is a very, very important topic. Okay, so next question, let us see the next question. You can see here I have given, okay, habeas corpus, certiorari, mandamus, prohibition, quo warranto. You need to know all the writs. You need to know all 5 writs. Very, very important, and particularly habeas corpus, which is one of the most important writs. Okay, guys. Next topic which I have, okay, framed question is on the rate hike, okay, by the Fed. Okay, so you all know that Federal Reserve is increasing rates of interest, okay, interest rates in America, and this is having an impact throughout the world. Okay, so in that context, I have framed the question: Federal Reserve's interest rate hike will reduce inflation. Statement 1. Fed interest hike reduces money circulation. Statement 2. Okay, so here you see here both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. Yes, because whenever Federal Reserve, okay, whenever Federal Reserve increases a rate, okay, interest rate, and what is going to happen is that it is going to reduce the money supply. It is going to reduce the money supply in the market. it is going to make money, okay, costly. It is going to make money costly, okay. Thus the money supply in the market will reduce, and thus, okay, it will also reduce the inflation. Guys, in the last 1 year, okay, Federal Reserve has been rising the interest rates because of record high inflation. Because of record high inflation, whenever inflation will be high, Federal Reserve will increase the interest rates. Okay, this answer will be yes. Both statement 1 and statement 2 is correct, and statement 2 is a correct explanation, because rate increase reduces the money circulation, therefore it controls the inflation. Very easy but okay logical question. So answer is option A. You see how I have framed question in the new format. Okay. Next question, let us see. The next question is from the IR. I have framed next question on IR. You can see, okay, recently one of the senators in America has pushed for inclusion of India into NATO plus. Inclusion of India into NATO plus. So what is this NATO plus? NATO plus is a grouping. NATO plus is a grouping where basically, okay, there can be greater defense ties. There can be greater defense ties. Okay, defense ties. America and the NATO plus members. Okay, NATO plus members. So right now there are like NATO plus 5 members. When India will be included, it will become NATO plus 6 members. Okay, basically for transfer of defense technologies. Okay, so you can see the question. A powerful senator has advocated introduction of a bill to make India part of the NATO plus grouping that would facilitate transfer of topmost American technology and defense equipment without much bureaucratic hassle. Consider the following countries: Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Israel. How many of them are part of NATO plus grouping? So guys, answer to this question is all 4 are part of the NATO plus grouping. Guys, NATO plus grouping at present has 5 countries. At present has 5 countries, which is Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Israel, and we have South Korea. The 5th one is South Korea, and India, okay, is there is a demand that India should also be included in the NATO 5 country. Okay, NATO plus 5 country. Okay, NATO plus. Okay, this was NATO plus. Okay, right now there are 5 countries. Okay, you should also know. See, in America accorded India as a major defense partner. Major defense partner. Okay, and you see recent times, okay, defense cooperation between USA and India is increasing. Recently also they have formed, okay, initiative on critical technologies, okay, and jet aircraft on that. So this is very very important for the mains also. Okay, if you are preparing for the mains, okay, defense in America is very very important. Guys, the last question is on new collective quantified goal, new collective quantified goal. So you can first read the question. The new collective quantified goal, recently in news is related to, guys, is related to climate finance. Guys, let me just briefly tell you what is it. Guys, you all know that global climate change will require a lot of finance to mitigate the effects of climate change. So this finance, initially it was decided that the developed countries will give 100 billion per year from 2020. However, this has not happened. Okay. Therefore, in 2015 Paris Agreement, there was a decision that new collective quantified goal for climate financing will be decided by 2025. It will be a reference point which accounts for the needs and priorities of developing countries. So, see, overall we all know that this climate change, okay, the main cause of climate change are developed countries. Okay, so there has to have a transfer of finance from developed countries to developing countries. Power these developing countries to make transition to the net zero. Okay, so it is a uh, very important thing for the climate change. Okay, you see here, developed countries are saying that like this new collective quantified goal must be viewed as a collective goal. Okay, you see here, collective goal. Why they are stressing on the collective goal? Because see, developed countries are trying to shift the responsibility. Guys, you must be aware of CBRD, common but like common but, okay, and differentiated responsibility, CBDR. Okay, CBDR, common but differentiated responsibility. So climate change, okay, although it's a common problem, but the developed countries have more responsibility. Okay, however, you see, these developed countries are trying to push, okay, this responsibility onto the developing countries also. So this new collective quantified goal, which will be decided by 2025, okay, will basically decide this climate finance. How much money is going to come from developed countries, how much money is going to come from developing countries, all this will be decided. So this was a question on environment. Okay, so the answer to this question will be option D. Answer to this question will be option D. Okay, guys. So guys, I would like to tell you that every day, please do, okay, practice these 5 questions. These questions you can get them. Okay, these questions you can get them on the website. Okay, under free initiative PPP. These questions you can get on the website PPP. Okay, guys. You can also see how I was able to predict, okay, most of the questions. Okay, for the prelims this year, I was able to predict. You can go and you can see that. Okay, at the same time, okay, what you can do is that if you are like targeting 2024, I would highly recommend that you should start, okay, solving tests from the very beginning. Further, CSAT is becoming a big challenge for many candidates, and we are giving free CSAT mentorship. We are giving free CSAT mentorship. Every Sunday we have a 2-hour class. Every Sunday we have a 2-hour class under Lakshya test series. Please do consider, okay, attending these CSAT classes. We are keeping these CSAT classes more of a, okay, practice session, more of a practice session, because see guys, let me tell you, I have cracked CSAT all 6 times. I have scored also around 99 percentile in the CAT also. So I can tell you from my experience that CSAT is all about practice. If you do not practice, whatever lectures you attend, whatever videos you watch, it is of not going to be much help. So every Sunday 2 hours this practice session, and in my channel, it is Optimize IAS channel, I am giving every day that challenge, CSAT challenge. You should practice it, okay, daily. So guys, with this I would like to end. Please do consider subscribing this channel and sharing this channel with your friends. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.